one thing that I've noticed, or a common thing that I've noticed in the videos that I've made covering the situation, so many brothers in the comment section, especially when it was found out that Houston PD and the FBI were looking for Rhoda, a lot of brothers said that they wanted an apology from all the women who talk trash, all the women who call black men names and stuff like that. Fellas, hear me out when I say this wholeheartedly. I don't think y'all are going to get an apology.
Bruh.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is your man, Brandon Geo, one half of Residual Impact. And yo, check it. In the previous video I did covering this topic, I briefly talked about how some of the brothers in my comments in previous videos that I've done on this topic have talked about how they wanted an apology from women for everything that they put them through regarding this situation. And y'all know what I'm talking about, so I don't have to go into it any further. But so many brothers talked about how they wanted an apology from women regarding this Brickgate situation.
I need to see all those apologies ASAP. I need to see those apologies ASAP. All those creators, all those people that you guys made videos on, that you guys called out, said, oh, we was wrong, they was woody woody woo. I'm so happy I stayed quiet and just reported on facts until this information came out.
I'm waiting for all the creators that were bashing black men. Black man ain't shit. Black man ain't that. When y'all get shot by the police next time, we ain't gonna do this. And y'all are bullet bags and all this and that. What y'all gonna say? I know you're not gonna apologize. I know you're not gonna retract anything, because it's accountability. It's kryptonite.
Where the apology at? Where's the apology for being wrong yet again? As if we didn't learn from Carly Russell. We're wrong again. Again, like survey says, wrong again. Where's the apology for blaming all men?
And I strongly feel like y'all not gonna get it. I'm content with that, and I'm not looking for one, to be honest. I will say that I've kind of been on the fence about it, but when it came out, that Rhoda was essentially saying certain things to kind of twist and mold the story to what it is that she wanted to do, or to however it is that she wanted to mold it, that's when I got involved and said, yo, I'm not messing with this, because you really drove a wedge in between black men and black women, and I'm not here for that. I'm not going to stand for that. I'm not going to tolerate that. So at that point, Rhoda, I'm on your ass. But anywho, shout out to every single person who has watched all the videos that I put out regarding this situation, from the very first one I put out last September to, the one that I put out not too long ago. So thank you guys for watching. Shout out to y'all. If you guys are new to the channel and this is your first video watching of me, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you never miss when we upload a new video for you, because trust me, we have many more on the way. And I know this situation is not over, so we definitely going to have some more regarding Brickgate on the way. So with that being said, yeah, I know you brothers are waiting for an apology, but I don't think y'all ever going to get it. There's been plenty of people who have been loud and wrong regarding this situation from the jump.
Since we have now discovered that Ro was in fact telling the truth about her tragic incident, can y'all release some funds for her? Can y'all let her have her money, please? Because all them people that reported her page were obviously falsely informed, misled to believing that she was alive and she really wasn't, falsely accusing her of being a scam artist.
Some of y'all have lost y'all mind, okay? Lost it. There are facts proving that Ro was hit with a brick.
Uh-oh. CAP.
And y'all are still hosting those lives.
And even when I looked back at a lot of the videos that I've saved to my device, because I knew I was going to make this video at some point, I noticed that some of the women deleted their initial videos, because I went back before recording this video right here. I went back to try to find those original videos and I couldn't find it. So they deleted their original videos. They either changed the name of their TikTok so nobody can really find them if you're not following them.
A woman got hit in the head with a brick, and I don't even really need to know the backstory. I know that a man did it.
Or they kept their original videos up and never made a follow-up video to apologize for their initial thoughts.
This brick situation is absolutely ridiculous, and the fact that a woman got hit in the face with a brick And men stood by and watched it happen and didn't do a single thing about it. Didn't try to prevent it. Didn't do anything after the fact. Nothing whatsoever. And then people turn around, those men included who were there, turn around and got on the internet and try to justify why that man hit her and why they didn't do anything about it. That is absolutely sick. And this is why it has to be all men. Because you have the perpetrators and then you have the people who are complicit because they don't do anything about it. And me personally, I don't want to be around either. A lot of men aren't the perpetrators. They're not the predators. They're not the ones hitting people in the face with bricks because they couldn't get a number, because they're sad and pathetic and live a sad, pathetic life. They live a sad, pathetic life, but not because of that. It's because they sit back and they watch their homeboys do that and say nothing. They watch their brothers, their cousins, their fathers, their friends, whoever, sit back and do that and say absolutely nothing. And I don't know what they teach y'all in school, but I know I was taught that if you sit back and you watch somebody bully somebody and you say nothing, you don't do anything, that makes you just as bad as the bully. I don't know if that was, like advanced curriculum for some of y'all. I don't know if, your teacher skipped that lesson. Maybe you guys are running out of time at the end of the year. I have no idea what's going on with that, but I think you need to sit with that and reflect with that, because there are too many men out here who just sit back and do absolutely nothing and then complain when women turn around and say, oh, it's all men. They sit back and they complain. It's like, oh, well, there's some good men out there. No, they're not. Because if you're not the one actually doing the crime, you're over there not saying anything, letting it go down. Not saying anything, letting that man get away. At any moment in time, those men could have picked up the phone, called 911.
So, what happened is, we were just out here, we was chilling and stuff like that. We went in the gas station. Right after we came back outside, she was right there talking about, I got hit with the brick, and we was trying to help her. That's all we was trying to do. You see what I'm saying? We were trying to help her. I called the police and stuff like that. They pulled up. I talked to them. I know they got the video. The police got the video. Yeah, we can pull out the video. I was talking to the police. She was behind me. You know what I mean?
They could have asked her if she was okay. They could have tried to, run him off or get in the middle of them so that he wouldn't hit her. They could have did a lot of things, but they did nothing. Bye.
I had to just stop by and say, F all y'all. Yeah, the man identified himself. He told on himself. So all of y'all out there calling her a liar and a scammer, and it was an allergic reaction, and there's no such thing as blunt force trauma without abrasions. F y'all. It took all that for y'all. Probably still don't believe her, do you? The man admitted to her, y'all gonna do the same thing y'all did with Tory Lanez. He admitted to it, and y'all still don't believe. So I really still want to say, F all of you guys, and I hope.
So I just thought it was kind of funny because, again, fellas, I don't think y'all gonna get that apology y'all looking for. Especially when you have other people who not only kept their original videos up, but they made other videos afterwards and still never said sorry.
Well, I need all you Batman detective motherfuckers down front. Seems like I have an update for you in the case involving Rhoda Osman. You remember Rhoda, right? The woman you all called the Brick Lady because all your detective work you couldn't even get her name right? Yeah. Well, it seems that she has given an exclusive interview with NBC. Yeah, exclusive interview with some real journalists. And journalists capable of real detective work, unlike you Batman type motherfuckers. What's that I hear? Anybody else hear that? Oh, that would be crickets. Crickets. Now, let's see you all pick this goalpost up. According to Houston police, Rhoda Osman is now in custody. Rhoda Osman is the young lady who, in September of last year, claimed that she had been hit by a brick by a man who approached her for her number, and she did not give it to him.
So I see you Dusties went ahead and mass reported the video of Ro and all of her evidence proving that what happened to her because y'all can't handle the truth and y'all would have been forced to eat y'all words. But don't worry, we're going to find many ways to let it be known that what happened to her actually happened to her and that she was telling the truth. It is so sad that y'all are trying so hard to silence a victim and what happened to her simply because y'all don't want to believe that what happened to her actually happened to her because of all the BS excuses that y'all came up with. Well, bringing up skits that happened over a year ago, bringing up shit that is completely irrelevant to what the hell actually happened. I understand y'all don't want to face reality of the fact that a lot of y'all are truly cowards and disgusting and that hate black women so much that you do anything to silence them. But no, we're not going to let that slide. We're not going to let it slide. We're going to make sure that the truth actually come out. So keep going. This is the last time I'm going to say this because motherfuckers seem to be brain dead as out this bitch. I am not apologizing for when I had Rose back. I'm not apologizing. Y'all are not getting an apology out of me. I said this multiple times. I am never going to apologize for believing a black woman because we are often almost never believed. Even before this incident, people was not believing that black women were being harmed. So I'm not going to apologizing for believing another black woman. Now, I will say, I'm sorry, because this is not for me to admit, but I will say, she was wrong as for omitting and lying about details of what actually happened to her. She was wrong as lying about that, because I didn't see the point of her lying about it. But as far as giving an apology for believing for believing a black woman for being harmed, no, y'all not getting an apology from me on that. And the point is, yeah, she lied about the details, but she was still assaulted with a weapon.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osmond hitting a man first.
So she's the one she was the aggressor?
She was the aggressor, yes.
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
And y'all keep trying to cry, well, it was self-defense. Yes, she should have kept her hands to herself. But to retaliate by hitting her with a whole weapon that could have unalived her? What? What the? Y'all saying a tap is equivalent to someone taking a whole weapon?
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
A whole weapon? Huh?
Now, there may be a handful of people who will admit to being wrong about this initial situation. Of course, when the story first broke out, it tugged at a lot of people's heartstrings. And then a lot of people were riding for Rhoda because of what it is that she said and the videos that she put out, still tugging at people's heartstrings. But eventually, when the truth came out, they openly admitted to being wrong.
This doesn't necessarily surprise me that the whole situation with the brick lady was going to come out once we got all the information, because she legit had black men and black women in a whole dividing stance. And I'm somebody that I always say in the lives or just in my life that I'm somebody that I can just take accountability for myself. And you know what? I can easily admit to say that I apologize and I am sorry for any black men in the TikTok lives that I have pretty much said or felt like I downgraded. I honestly feel like I didn't, but I know that I definitely did question the men's morale and values when it came to this situation, because I really did not understand why nobody would help her. I did believe her because as a woman, I would like to feel that no woman would legit lie about them being abused or assaulted or attacked by another individual. But with everything and all the stories that have come out with women just lying on men, specifically black men in general, it's like, damn, some women are really out here lying on men just to get away with certain stuff. And that honestly sucks. And then it just makes black women as a whole look bad. So I can come out and say that I apologize just for questioning the morale and values of men when it came to this case, because I really did believe this lady. Well, on the other hand, I did not believe her enough to where I gave money on her GoFundMe account. That's drastically different.
From what I've seen, it's not many people. It's most likely a handful. But still, you have some people who have admitted to being wrong.
She made a fool out of us, but I'm still going to believe most claims until disproven, and I'm still going to defend black women at all costs. But I'm also going to own up to being wrong when I am wrong, and then do what I'm doing right now, give the updated facts of the case.
And I appreciate that. Own up to your faults. Be an adult about the situation. But with all of that out of the way, gentlemen, I still don't think you're going to get an official apology from many of the women that you've seen here today. I don't think any of them are going to say sorry, especially the ones that have doubled down on what it is that they've said from the jump. So, hey, again, as I mentioned in the previous video, you're innocent until proven guilty. Rhoda still has to stand trial. And if she is found guilty, she could face up to 10 years is what I'm reading. So we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. Gentlemen, if you've made it this far and you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, especially if you appreciated this video. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss when we upload a new video for you. And of course, don't forget to leave a comment. You know, we'd love to hear from you. You want to have, a discussion in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Because this is not the end of this story. I can promise you that. Also, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Click the like button. It's completely free. It helps push us through the algorithm. And if you like this video, if you like any of our other videos, chances are somebody else is going to like them too. We greatly appreciate each and every single one of you for tapping in. And I can't leave without saying, where you are today is a residual outcome of the thoughts you had in the past. Till next time, peace.